Hello everybody, SpiritGaming here and welcome to kind of a weird video, but I think many of you would want to know about this. So in this video I'm gonna explain on what have I spent these past 5 months on playing this game. Yes, I have played for exactly 5 months and 1 day, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, for 2 days, 5 months and 2 days. So I would like to explain on how far I have come. You know, my rating is 237k rating, of course. It's okay. However, I will say this, I kinda did waste around, like, what was it, like 2 weeks of not playing much. So this should have probably been at least 245,000 or even close to 250, but you know, happens, right? Everyone can be AFK in the game and not progress through a bit, but whatever, right? But before we start with the video, I would like you to subscribe to my channel, like the video if you enjoy it, and join my Discord. We have over 250 players on the Discord. They are chatting always, every day. So if you want to learn more, if you want some tips and tricks for the game, or even share your test results when it comes to some stats, then go there and join the Discord. Link of the Discord is in the description below. But without any further ado, I think we should just jump straight into the course, right? So what I did was with the course is I think I got them out to level 10 very early on. Not sure exactly when it was, but I feel like I was one of the fastest, if not the first person as a full free-to-play player to get them to our level 10 and then to our level 11. So I got all of this to level 10 first. Of course, Spirit cores were not in the game yet. I got all of this to level 10, so yes, I rushed it. I did not use any diamonds on anything else, even on pets or anything. I just rushed these cores to get to level 10, and that worked out very good. Plus, I did get this cool effect, which was very nice as well. However, the amount of rating was not too big. As you can see here, I get only like 13,000 from our level 11 gems and like our 10 spirit gems as well. But that's not the problem, because yes, you do get the stats that you actually need from the course, guys. You don't get defensive stats and stuff like that. You get the actual stats you need. The best feature is also that you can change your course depending on what you actually need in that moment, right? So if I needed, let's say, crit level or multi-strike, if it was lower level, which I did, I would like replace some water gems with some wind gems and so on and so forth, right? So the game lets you do that, at least with course, right? Maybe not with stats, but with course, and that is why they're extremely good as well. But after I got them to level 10, I just spent around 500 diamonds weekly to get 1 gem to level 11, and that was pretty much it. So every week I would get 1 to 2 gems to level 11, and that was it. I was not spending anything else on the gems. However, what I was spending on was gear enhancements. Now, gear enhancements, right now, as you can see here, I already started spending even more on these. So I think even today I wasted like, well, not wasted, but used up around 2,000 or 3,000 diamonds on these. But yeah, first I got them to blue wings, to blue T1 wings, and after that, after I got them to blue T1 wings, I actually did a mistake. So here is the mistake part which you should not make. So you can see my pets here. I will go through all of them. These two are fine. You don't want to upgrade these at all. Next up we have Adams and this one right here, Tamago Cat. I did make the right choice and did not spend anything on these two, right? But then we go to Konoshiki. Yes, on Konoshiki I wasted 2,500 diamonds. So guys, please, if you are still here like around level 80 or even lower, please don't spend on Konoshiki. Even if you have to wait to level 95, just don't spend on it, since right now this is literally so useless to me, guys. Like, these are the stats I get for 2,500 diamonds. These are all the stats, okay? So please don't waste your diamonds on Konoshiki and you will be fine. However, I think I did the right choice with my Beast Dragon. The Beast Dragon right here is probably the best pet until level 95 and then until level 105 when it comes to dark pets itself. So what I did was spend 2.5k diamonds on this pet instead, right? So I spent both of these 2.5k diamonds. However, as you can see here, if I go down here, down list, the next pet is a Lagrange, and it unlocks at level 105, while Chiome unlocked for us at level 95. So That means don't spend it all on Konoshiki like I did. This is one of the biggest mistakes I have done on the character, and that's good. And then you do want to spend at least a bit on a base dragon, and that is pretty much it. And then you want to, you know, start spending a lot on Chioma and stuff. Right now I'm working on getting water magic for the pet as well, since I will mostly be playing magic attack classes. Also, I do want to mention the star race system. I have not spent anything on anyways. So the reason is, okay, I accept the guardian stars, of course, because they're so rare to get. I just spent on these, but they're pretty cheap. However, the reason why I did not spend on these is that if you want this to be worth it, then you want to have some really nice pets, which I did not. Maybe I will start spending on these after I get even Lagrange or even a level 115 pet. So until that time comes, like, I probably won't spend a bit. However, you can see that even if I have not spent anything on these, I am still quite ahead when it comes to levels. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the star array as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it about the pets. So after I got these two upgraded, I spent, as I said, like 5k diamonds total on both of these, I went back to my gear enhancements and I spent until I got all of these enhancements to purple wings T1 at least. Okay, so I spent until that, and many of you will say, don't you regret? And I will say no, I actually don't. Not sure why, but I feel like I'm way more powerful since I did spend on these. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. I have not tested anything. This video is only like telling my history and my mistakes. Okay, I'm not sure if this was a mistake, but I did feel a lot of power. The thing was, during the early game and even now, I'm always behind other free-to-play players who have spent on motors. And that is my next topic. Where are the motors? Yeah, they are here. So what I did was, and I will tell you again, you should never, as a free-to-play player, spend on motors unless you get to at least 240,000 rating, at least until that point, okay? So that means it's literally pretty much that. I think, yeah, someone else told me this as well, and he was a pay-to-win player. Don't spend on motors until you get to that rating. So, especially for me right now, I will get some pet stuff. I will get all these enhancements to orange wings as soon as I possibly can, and that's pretty much it. I will get to around 240k rating, right? And he was right, he was definitely right, and I can feel that, because even free-to-play players that have 10 or 20,000 more rating than me, that have spent on motors, I beat them so easily. I have even like 25 to 50% HP left. Of course, the classes matter. I cannot do that if I'm playing a Blade Master against a Reaper, but that's pretty much it, right? So, as a free-to-play player, this is something I'm proud of, that I did not spend at all on motors. I got 10 motors to rank A first, then this one is rank S, and right now I'm saving up cores, as you can see here, evolution stones. I have 15 of them to upgrade the next free-to-play mount that you get, motor I guess, right, not mount. But yeah, this is it. And it's gonna be a pretty powerful motor as well, and I'm gonna get it to rank A and then to rank S, and without spending yet. As I said, I will spend on these only when I get my enhancements to orange wings, and that's pretty much it. But now, here comes the problem. The hair system got introduced to us, right? And not to mention the Spirit Core got introduced to us as well, but this was pretty cheap just because you can transfer any other colored gems into Spirit Cores, so it was pretty cheap. I pretty much spent around 3000 max to get all of these Spirit Gems to level 10. As I said, it's very easy to do with the amount of daily gems we get, but then I will say the biggest problem is the hair system right now. No one knows how worth it this is going to be eventually, simply because hairs are kinda locked behind levels, right? Every day you can only get 50,000 experience on hairs, and even pay-to-win players don't know how worth it this feature is, okay? So it is kinda bad but kinda good at the same time. So for right now, I have not spent anything on these guys, on these, hairs, and I get around, let's see, can I say summer? I get 10% of these, so I get around 1.5k rating. Okay, and that is okay, especially since I get physical attack, magical attack, defense, AP, cooldown reduction, etc. Right? Next up we have the mended points over here, which I do think we mostly get for free, so that's fine. But the problem is we cannot upgrade our mended points before we upgrade our level on the here, right? Then we get the chips, which, as I said, we still don't know how worth it they are. Maybe we will know once some pay-to-win players invest into this more. But yeah, for right now, I probably won't spend too much on hairs or even at all. Say something about Draconics next. A big mistake I did was getting marked for that and using it. Getting kill shot. Where is kill shot, dude? Let's find kill shot. Yeah, getting kill shot and not selling it for a higher price because I was too lazy and no one bought it for a higher price. So I said, why not? I will just use it. This was a mistake as well. This probably could have gotten me way closer to getting my orange rings right now. And yes, it might seem like it helps, and it does. In most situations, it does with the damage. However, I'm a free-to-play player, and 2% is not that much for me. Maybe for well people, Draconics are extremely good, even if they give you 2% of damage or even 1% of damage. But for us free-to-play players, guys, yes, they can be okay, but they are not that worth it. The only worth it ones for me right now are Unbreakable Will, Windhammer, and Whispers of the Ancient God. I don't feel like anything else is gonna be worth it for me at this point in time, okay? And yeah, that's pretty much it about the Draconics. And I feel like, yeah, let's talk about allies as well. I would say allies, I got really lucky. Although I did make a mistake, I did spend around 4,000 diamonds on these and wasted. All of those diamonds were spent on stream, so I have not hidden anything. I got Airy for free from the 50 recruits we got from the quote DR777. So yeah, I basically wasted like 4k diamonds on allies alone, if you count those 4,000 diamonds. And if you count these 5,000 diamonds, I would have probably gotten all orange wings up until this point. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like I have not spent on anything else. Please don't buy gear emblems, like orange emblems, please don't buy them. Please don't buy set pieces or even buy, you know, these golden equipments. You will get them eventually, and as a free-to-play player, it's kind of a waste since you will basically waste them, same as pets. Okay, so the problem with pets for us and the problem with gear pieces and emblems for us is that they will eventually become useless. For example, my Konoshiki, as you can see here, gives me only 6%, or was it? Yeah, 6% of his total rating. So that is literally nothing, and eventually both of these pets will give me only 6% as well, which is just crazy, and it's kinda useless in the end. However, if you don't upgrade, let's say, a Beast Dragon or Chiome, then you will be extremely underpowered. That is why we have to spend on pets. Otherwise, we wouldn't even think about spending on pets as free-to-play players. Same goes for gear pieces. Right now, even if I buy, you know, golden pieces, it's nothing at level 110. When we get to level 110, then there we get new pieces, and this one will be just thrown in the trash. So please don't do that. That is the only reason why we don't want to. But keep in mind, if you're playing, for example, let's say maybe 1 to 2 months of the game and you know you're not gonna play a lot of it, then go ahead, buy anything you want, buy things, buy evolve motors, evolve like gem scores, anything you want, buy gear pieces, gear emblems, just do whatever you want if you plan on not playing this game for too long. However, if you are, then you have to think about the future. And that is where I'll wrap this video up. If you have any questions, join my Discord, ask me there, or even